Hello everybody and welcome to the 2021 NASCAR Cup Series season preview here on the Burnout Network. We'll give you a brief overview of what the teams will look like in 2021 and the many changes that happened during the offseason. We'll lead off with the full-time teams. To get things started for the 2021 NASCAR Cup Series preview, we'll go with Chip Ganassi Racing. The team will still field two full-time cars. The number 1 Chevy for champion Kurt Busch, and the number 42 for Ross Chastain. The number 1 Monster Energy Chevy will once again be piloted by the Daytona 500 and Series champ Kurt Busch. Kurt finished 10th in the 2020 point standings and earned a win at Las Vegas. He improved slightly over 2019, earning an extra top 5 and an extra top 10 in the 2020 season. His contract does appear to be up after 2021, and at the age of 42, his next contract isn't a given. It'll have to depend on his performance in the next season and his desire to continue racing. After winning the IROC and Cup Series championships, as well as most of the big races, we'll have to see what he decides to do come 2022. The driver for the number 42 for Chip Ganassi Racing will be Ross Chastain. Chastain has driven for many teams in the Xfinity Series and has some experience in the Truck and even Cup Series as well. In 2019, he split his time between the JTG Motorsports, Kaulig, and Nice teams in the Xfinity and Truck Series. In 2019, he decided to bet it all on the Truck Series program and reset his points, and it nearly paid off with a championship, finishing in second place after getting 3 wins. He was then promoted to the Xfinity Series with Kaulig in 2020, but after much fanfare, he never made it to victory lane. However, he did get 15 top 5s and 27 top 10s in just 33 races for the season. He did fill in for a couple Cup Series races when drivers like Ryan Newman were injured, and now he has his chance in a playoff-worthy drive. Kenseth wasn't able to do too much in the car last year, but after Larson's good seasons, Ross needs to put up good numbers to show that he has what it takes. As we move over to Team Penske, they will remain a 3-car team just like last season. They'll field the number 2 for Brad Keselowski, the number 12 for Ryan Blaney, and the number 22 for Joey Logano. After signing a 1-year contract extension after multiple rumors of leaving for teams such as Hendrick Motorsports, the 2012 Cup champ Brad Keselowski returns to the number 2 Team Penske Ford Mustang. He finished runner-up in season points in 2020, earning 4 wins on the season. Brad's won just about everything in the sport, a championship, the Coke 600, etc., but he is still missing the elusive Daytona 500. Turning 37 in February, time's ticking for him to get that crown jewel, but he does have another chance in 2021. The podcaster and Star Wars fan Ryan Blaney returns to the number 12 Ford Mustang. In each of the last 4 years, he has been a playoff driver, but he's only earned 1 win each year in those 4 years. And for Team Penske, he needs to step it up. Statistically, he performed the same in 2020 as 2019, but he does need to improve, and he has the time as he signed a multi-year extension through at least 2022 with Team Penske. The 2015 Daytona 500 winner and 2018 Cup Series champion Joey Logano returns to the number 22 Shell Pennzoil Ford Mustang. Only once since 2013 has Joey not finished in the top 10 in the point standings at the end of the season. Joey is signed through 2023 with Team Penske, and at the age of 30, he's got many more chances to get those crown jewel wins and that second championship that would help put him on the next level of NASCAR drivers. Next on our list is Richard Childress Racing. RCR will field 2 full-time cars yet again in 2021. The number 3 Chevy for Austin Dillon, and the number 8 Chevy for Tyler Reddick. The 2018 Daytona 500 winner Austin Dillon returns to the number 3 Chevrolet. After finishing 11th in points in 2020, Austin looks to improve and finish in the top 10 in the point standings for the first time in 2021. After winning his Truck and Xfinity championships in 2011 and 2013 respectively, Austin hasn't had that breakout season. Hopefully the 30-year-old driver can take advantage of what appears to be an RCR upswing. The 2018 and 2019 Xfinity champion Tyler Reddick returns to the number 8 Chevrolet. In 2020, the rookie was not far off his teammate Austin Dillon and had a few steady runs. After finishing 19th in the 2020 point standings, Tyler needs to take advantage of those good cars when he has them, turn those top 15s into top 10s, and maybe get his first win in 2021. Stewart-Haas Racing looks to improve on an already stellar 2020 season. Their 4-car team for 2021 includes Kevin Harvick in the number 4 Ford Mustang, Aric Almirola returning to his number 10, Chase Briscoe running for Rookie of the Year in the number 14, and Cole Custer, last year's Rookie of the Year, in the number 41. After a career-best 9 wins in 2020, Kevin Harvick returns with a vengeance after not making the Championship 4 in 2020. Harvick has finished in the top 5 in the end-of-season point standings 9 of the last 11 Cup Series seasons. He's won literally everything in the sport, but still isn't done. He signed with SHR all the way through 2023. Even as the sport continues to hire younger and younger drivers, at age 45, Kevin Harvick still proves that experience is what gets it done on Sundays. Thanks to sponsor Smithfield Foods, Aric Almirola once again will return to his number 10 Ford Mustang. Aric is known for keeping his car clean and running at the end of most of his races. He does have flashes of brilliance, but doesn't always deliver when his car is running well. Despite being with Stewart-Haas for 3 years, Aric only has 1 win to show for it. Most people would need to bring up their performance, but if he keeps that Smithfield backing, expect him to stay in this car. 2021 NASCAR Rookie of the Year contender Chase Briscoe will pilot the number 14 Ford Mustang in 2021. After earning an incredible 9 wins in the Xfinity Series in 2020, Stewart-Haas was forced to find room to bring up the breakout star. You can often find Chase on the NASCAR subreddit page interacting with his many fans, all of whom hope that he might be the next breakout NASCAR star. The 2020 NASCAR Cup Series Rookie of the Year Cole Custer returns to the number 41 Ford Mustang. After multiple great Xfinity seasons and an impressive win at Kentucky, Cole made the 2020 Cup Series playoffs. Unfortunately, Cole finished 16th in the playoff standings and needs to improve in his sophomore season if he wants to contend for wins and championships. We now turn to the 2020 championship winning team of Hendrick Motorsports. Hendrick will once again field 4 full-time entries, the number 5 for Kyle Larson, the number 9 for Chase Elliott, the number 24 for William Byron, and the number 48 for Alex Bowman. After spending most of the 2020 season on the sidelines, Kyle Larson returns and with a new world-class team. After multiple top 10 point seasons with Chip Ganassi, can Kyle Larson compete for even more wins and a championship with Hendrick Motorsports? We know Kyle has talent, but he does need to attract more sponsors and prove he can compete for a title. Luckily, Hendrick gave him a multi-year deal to do just that. The 2020 NASCAR Cup Series champion Chase Elliott returns to the number 9 Chevrolet. After winning 5 races last year, Chase Elliott was able to lift the Ville-France Cup for the first time. And with even more road course races added to the 2021 NASCAR season, many point to him to be the favorite for the title yet again. Look for the series' most popular driver to be at the head of the field often. The 2017 Xfinity champ, William Byron, returns to the number 24 Chevrolet. While earning his first win in the Cup Series in 2020, Williams still has not broken through the top 10 points threshold in his 3 years with Hendrick Motorsports. After a quick rise to the Truck and Xfinity Series, William does need to prove that he has what it takes to win in the Cup Series, as this is a contract year for the 23-year-old. Alex Bowman moves over from the number 88 to the number 48 with full-time backing from Ally. After a win and an impressive 6th place points finish in 2020, many are left wondering if Alex Bowman can contend for the series championship. Alex, as well as his young Hendrick Motorsports teammates, hope to improve on what was already a successful 2020 season. Roush Fenway Racing will remain a two-car team in 2021, fielding the number 6 Ford Mustang for Ryan Newman and the number 17 Ford Mustang for Chris Buescher. The 2008 Daytona 500 winner Ryan Newman will return to the number 6 Ford Mustang. After a scary incident in the 2020 Daytona 500, Ryan Newman was able to return to the track. Unfortunately, he had a record low year for top 10s, and he's only earned one win since 2014. Can Ryan return to playoff form, or will this be one of the last full-time seasons for the 43-year-old? The 2012 ARCA and 2015 Xfinity champ Chris Buescher returns to the number 17 Ford Mustang. Aside from his 2016 rained-out win at Pocono, Chris Buescher has been relegated to mid-pack status, never making the top 20 in the final point standings. It's clear Roush wants him in the car, bringing him back from a brief stint with JTG Daugherty, but Chris and the team need to improve if they want to make the 2021 Cup Series playoffs. Spire Motorsports looks to make a name for themselves in NASCAR, bringing 2 full-time cars for the first time. Corey LaJoie will drive the number 7 Chevrolet full-time, while the number 77 Chevrolet will have rotating drivers in and out of the car. 29-year-old Corey LaJoie signed a multi-year deal to drive the number 7 Spire Motorsports Chevrolet. After multiple years with underfunded teams, Corey looks to establish himself and grow the Spire Motorsports team into a contender. While Corey LaJoie will compete in the number 7 full-time for drivers' points, the number 77 will compete with multiple drivers. Daytona 500 winner Jamie McMurray will be driving the 77 in the 2021 Daytona 500. It has also been confirmed that Justin Haley will compete in multiple races after earning the team's lone win in the 2019 Coke Zero 400. Joe Gibbs Racing returns in 2021 with 4 full-time rides: the number 11 for Denny Hamlin, the number 18 for Kyle Busch, the number 19 for Martin Truex Jr., and the number 20 for Christopher Bell. After another impressive season, Denny Hamlin returns to the number 11 FedEx Toyota, still looking for that first title. Denny is the second winningest driver in NASCAR Cup Series history to not win a championship, only behind the great Junior Johnson. 2021 will be his first season as a Cup Series owner, as 2311 takes the track for the first time. Will the 3-time Daytona 500 winner still be able to compete for wins while managing a brand new race team? Only time will tell. After a disappointing 2020 season, Kyle Busch returns to the number 18 Toyota, looking for his 3rd Cup championship. After the retirement of Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Busch is now the winningest active driver in the series and the only active driver to have earned 2 or more Cup titles. We will have to see if the crew chief change will be able to help his on-track performance and if Kyle Busch reaches win 100 in the NASCAR Xfinity Series in 2021. The 2-time Xfinity Series champ and 2017 Cup Series champ Martin Truex Jr. returns to the number 19 Toyota. Truex was only able to earn 1 win in 2020, and with it being a contract year for the 40-year-old, performance needs to improve. Truex has been able to earn the championship and many race wins, but is still looking for that elusive Daytona 500. Christopher Bell moves over to Joe Gibbs after spending time in the Levine Family Racing 95. He'll pilot the number 20 Toyota in 2021. After earning the 2017 Truck Championship and many wins with JGR in the Xfinity Series, Christopher Bell now has his first real shot with JGR equipment in the Cup Series. Like every driver at Joe Gibbs Racing, wins are expected. Up next is the 4-car team of Rick Ware Racing. The number 51 will be driven by Cody Ware, the 52 driven by Josh Bilicki, and the 15 and 53 cars will be piloted by a series of rotating drivers. Cody Ware and Josh Bilicki are both 25-year-olds looking to run their first full NASCAR Cup Series seasons and earn their first top 10s for themselves and for the Rick Ware Racing team. Daytona 500 winner Derek Cope will be driving his last race in the 2021 Daytona 500 behind the wheel of the number 15 car. Also expect James Davison, Joey Gase, Garrett Smithley, JJ Yaley, and maybe others in the 15 and 53 cars for the 2021 season. The Wood Brothers Racing team returns in 2021 with their number 21 Ford Mustang being driven by Matt DiBenedetto. The 2021 season will be the final for DiBenedetto behind the wheel of the number 21, as Austin Cindric will take over in the 2022 season. The 29-year-old did make the playoffs in 2020, but needs to find himself in victory lane to woo sponsors and teams to hire him in 2022. Matty D has been improving, and don't be surprised to see him in victory lane at somewhere like Talladega, Daytona, or Bristol. The most anticipated team for 2021 is likely the 2311 Racing Team. Bubba Wallace will pilot the number 23 Toyota for the first time in 2021. One of multiple new teams for the 2021 season, many point to Bubba and 2311 as being the most likely to make it to victory lane. With TRD support, this is the best opportunity that Bubba Wallace has had in his young Cup Series career. Should he make it to victory lane, he would only be the second ever African American driver to win a Cup Series race after Hall of Famer Wendell Scott. With many sponsors on board and a name like Michael Jordan in the fray, expect this 23 team to make some noise come 2021. Front Row Motorsports returns to the track in 2021. They'll be fielding a two-car team yet again. Michael McDowell will once again be behind the wheel of the number 34 Ford Mustang, and Rookie of the Year contender Anthony Alfredo will be behind the wheel of the number 38. Michael McDowell comes off his best points finish of 23rd and his most top 10s in a single season with 4. The 36-year-old driver is still looking for his first Cup Series win, but each year he is slowly improving and moving this team towards finally becoming a top 20 team on the grid. On the flip side, Anthony Alfredo will be running his first full-time season in the NASCAR Cup Series after John Hunter Nemechek vacates the ride to go back to trucks for KBM. Alfredo earned the full-time ride after an impressive part-time RCR Xfinity drive last year in the 21 car, finishing 18th in points while only doing 19 of the 33 races and beat multiple full-time drivers in the point standings. Look for this team to perform well on the road courses and especially the super speedways as they move toward being a top 20 organization. JTG Daugherty Racing returns to the track in 2021 as a two-car team, however with a little twist. The 37 car will be driven by Ryan Preece and the number 47 to be driven by Ricky Stenhouse Jr. The 37 team will be running without a charter for 2021, meaning it is not guaranteed a starting spot in every race. It was also revealed by team owner Brad Doherty that sponsorship was still needed to run the car full-time in 2021. Unfortunately, Preece took a step back in 2020 from 2019, earning fewer top 5s, top 10s, and getting a worse points finish for the season. Meanwhile, two-time Xfinity champion Ricky Stenhouse Jr. did not fare much better. The 33-year-old ran similarly to what he did while he was at Roush, but was not able to make it to victory lane. With Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in a contract year and Ryan Preece running without a charter, JTG Daugherty certainly has their hands full in 2021. Should they not be able to find more sponsorship or improve their finishes, the team may be forced to scale down to one car in 2022. Richard Petty Motorsports is looking for a new start in 2021. The legendary number 43 Chevy will be driven by Eric Jones. The Michigan native, who was the first to ever earn the Rookie of the Year title in all 3 NASCAR National Series, was let go from JGR to make space for Christopher Bell. While he was only able to earn 2 points-paying wins at JGR in his 3 years, he does provide new fresh eyes to a team looking to improve in 2021. With the recent resurgence of Chevy and Richard Childress Racing, don't be too surprised if we see Eric Jones getting some top 10 finishes in the famed 43. Signing a proven winner like Eric Jones to a multi-year deal means this team could grow and compete for a playoff run in the near future. The Trackhouse Racing Team, with owners such as Justin Marks and Pitbull, will hit the track for the first time in 2021. The the team has hired Daniel Suarez to drive the number 99 Chevrolet in its inaugural season. The 2016 Xfinity Series champion faces yet another hurdle as he drives for his fourth different team in 4 years. While the team is new to the track, they will have an alliance with RCR to help them along the way. After starting with high-caliber teams such as Gibbs Racing and Stewart-Haas Racing, Daniel Suarez finds himself in a brand new team yet again and hopes to build them from the ground up, making them a contender in the next few years. After acquiring the charter from Go Fast Racing, the brand new team Live Fast Motorsports will take the track in 2021. Part owner BJ McLeod will wheel the car for all 36 races of the season, looking to build the team up thanks to the alliance with Stewart-Haas Racing. BJ currently runs a self-titled team in the Xfinity Series running multiple cars, and wants to build this Cup team from the ground up to compete for years to come. All eyes will certainly be on this and the 2 other new teams for the 2021 season. Each team is entering the sport with a different manufacturer and has an alliance with a prominent team to help them get the ball rolling early. The Starcom Racing team is looking to improve on their 2020 results. The team will be bringing back Quinn Huff in their 00 car for the 2021 season. The 23-year-old returns to the full-time ride in 2021 after earning his first top 20 finish in the 2020 season. The team and the driver are both looking for their first top 10 in 2021. The Super Speedway events look to be the team's strongest point, as more than half of their top 20 finishes have taken place on them. Now let's take a look at the teams running a part-time schedule. Motorsports Business Management looks to be fielding at least 2 cars on a part-time basis in 2021. The team will be fielding the number 66 for Timmy Hill and the number 13 for multiple drivers. While we do expect to see the 66 at least most of the races for the Cup Series with Timmy Hill behind the wheel, he is declaring Xfinity Series points in 2021. Timmy is looking to get his first top 10 in the Cup Series this year for himself and for his team. The 13 car is expected to be run on a more limited basis, and will see drivers such as Garrett Smithley and likely Chad Finchum and Stephen Light. Team Penske is expected to enter the number 33 for 2020 Xfinity Series champion Austin Cindric on a part-time basis. Austin is expected to make multiple starts in the season and will receive sponsorship from Verizon for his Daytona 500 attempt. These Cup starts are to help prepare him for his full-time ride with the Wood Brothers in 2022. Kaulig Racing looks to dip their toes in the waters of Cup Series racing as they look to enter their number 16 part-time for 2021, with the hope being running full-time in 2022. The team has confirmed that Kaz Grala will be attempting the Daytona 500 for them, and AJ Allmendinger will be running the Daytona Road Course in the 16 car. It is also rumored that Kaulig Racing Xfinity Series driver Justin Haley may pilot the number 16 car at some point in the 2021 season. The Go Fast Racing team has yet to confirm any of their 2021 plans after selling their charter used in previous seasons. While the team is not entered for the Daytona 500, it is speculated that the team will make multiple starts this season. Ryan Ellis is among the favorites to drive the 32 car should sponsorship be found. Row Motorsports has confirmed running a third part-time car in the Daytona 500 in 2021. The number 36 Ford Mustang will be driven by former Row Motorsports driver David Reagan. Should he make the Great American Race, Reagan would be considered by many a dark horse pick for the win, as both his wins have come on previous superspeedway events. After multiple races with Brendan gone, Beard Motorsports confirmed that Noah Gragson would be attempting the Daytona 500 with the team. It is unclear whether or not Beard Motorsports will be entering other races in the 2021 season, though it is expected they would be superspeedways. Gaunt Brothers Racing is expected to scale back to a part-time schedule in the 2021 season. Following a full-time season with Daniel Suarez, Ty Dillon moves to the team and is confirmed to drive the Daytona 500. After running multiple full seasons with Germain Racing, Ty Dillon is expected to make multiple starts for the Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota Xfinity teams and with Gaunt Brothers Racing in the Cup Series. And there you have it. That's the 2021 NASCAR Cup Series season preview. Because many of the announcements happen later in the off-season than in previous years, there will likely be something on this list that will have changed before the Daytona 500, or more information will be released about later races in the season. But I hope it gave you some information as well as some excitement for the upcoming NASCAR Cup Series season. Which silly season change do you think will have the biggest impact on the 2021 season? Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section, as well as what kind of content you'd like to see on the channel. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more great racing content here on the Burnout Network. Until next time, burn it down.